This is day 5 of week 46 in our passive income real estate training in flipping businesses for a profit. Every day I do a power pack training on how to buy cash flow. So pretty much we are buying cash flow, we are buying passive income, we are buying turnkey income. Um, so we talk about this every single day. And instead of building it, we just want to buy it. So there's a lot of people out there that have already built passive income. And we're just out there trying to buy it from them. That's pretty much it. I know a lot of people want to buy a website that is making passive income, or even a YouTube channel, or an e-commerce store, or doing something with artificial intelligence, and even some people do stocks, to make passive income, or even down to annuities or insurance policies. Some people flip cars at scale for passive income. But our niche is pretty much the real estate side. So even when we are buying a business and flipping it for a profit, that business has to have, our criteria is that it has to have real estate attached to it, or real estate is where the business lives, because we know how to structure real estate in those transactions. So we are stepping into the M&A, which is mergers and acquisitions, side of things as well. But we are very real estate heavy. So these trainings that I've been doing for a year are just me making calls and finding these opportunities. And what's great about that is that you don't have to make the calls yourself. I'm inviting you to be a part of these opportunities with me. You're going to see today, calling, live sellers, potential sellers, and see if we can buy their passive income opportunity. So stick around and contact me below is my information, so that you can get involved in these opportunities and we can do it together, because that grows us together. I am not out to sell you anything. I am not out to sell you a course. I'm not out to, take you on a wild goose chase of something that never happens. These are the examples that you see, the calls that I make here. They are live opportunities, and you can be a part of them. You can participate with me and my team, and we can make passive income together. Very few people out there I have seen offering that. They teach you, they go step by step, step 1 all the way through 10, on how you by yourself you can create passive income. We don't do that here. I make these videos so that we can do it together. And if that interests you, go ahead and reach out. But giving me a like and a subscribe and hitting the notification bell while you're at it does not bother me. I encourage it. So today, as I said, we are, this is our daily training that we're doing, we call this last training in our last year, or last few weeks of the year, because we've been doing this for an entire year, where I'm recording videos daily, every week for a year. And this is week 46. So we have, 6 weeks left in the year. And we have gotten so far in this year, we're closing in a couple of weeks. We're closing a business that we're buying. We're keeping it. We're buying just for the cash flow, for the passive income. It's a very large business compared to what I've done before. But like I said, I'm not a guru. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a Navy guy. I got out of the Navy and I said, what am I going to do? And I said, you know what, instead of building a business, let me just buy one. And then I thought, well, let me just buy passive income because I don't want to buy myself a job. And I'm going to do it in two fronts. One is going to be businesses and one is going to be real estate. But then I try to combine those two as much as possible. Right. So that's what you see on this channel. So anything from hotels, which we featured a hotel about, I don't know, 5 months ago, I would say, something like that. So that was fun. And so you can go back and watch that, and they're titled Hotel Deal and stuff like that. So you can find it easily on the channel. But stick around for this training, watch my other trainings, because I walk you through the mindset on how we look at a piece of real estate and start to develop passive income or buy passive income. A lot of times, we have to come in, get a new website going, get a marketing strategy going so that we can increase the cash flow and thus increasing the passive income. But there's a team already in place, like at this business I'm buying, where I'm going to tell them what I want them to do to increase that. And, that's their job. So they're going to go ahead and do it. So I'm pretty much managing the employees, the manager, Denise is her name, for this particular business. I don't want to even say the category that it's in, on a live broadcast here. But if you message me below, I will let you know the details. And if you want to participate, of course, let me know, because that grows us together. We can do more deals. I always say, I'd rather have a small percentage, 10, 20, 15%, 50% of a business than have 100% of nothing. So that's why I encourage working together. So let's get to the calls. That's enough introduction. And within every call I am going to walk you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through how I analyze each deal. So I'm going to take my time with the first call here, but then after that, I'm just going to move really fast. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, and Chevelle is the first lead here. So this is real estate. I'm calling real estate right now. Chevelle, the property, I don't know where the property is. There's no address here. You said to look at the website. Okay. Okay, so there's the address. So I take a look at this on Zillow. First, I look at Google Maps. So I can't show you the addresses because these are live deals. I don't want people calling my leads. There's a lot of people out there that will do stuff like that. How do I know? Ask me how I know. Okay, so this is in Sarasota, Florida. Oh, it looks like a brick home. Okay, so now I'm on Zillow, and at the very top of Zillow details, you get rent estimate. I look at that first. And this one says $2,300 a month for rent. So that's great. But then below that and to the left, it says estimated refi payment. And this one says $1,200. So it says $1,200. And on here, the difference between 23 and 12. So let's say there's a difference here of $1,000. So that is a great difference. It's a great difference. It's $1,000. So this property would cash flow. So the next thing I do is I look at this estimate, the actual price of the property. and this says 218,000. So a lot of people say, well, you know, what do I offer? What should be a good price? But just a quick and dirty thing that I do so I can move through these leads very quickly. I look at that price, then I come down on Zillow itself to the area where it says price and tax history. Okay, and then I look at the public tax history. And this is the tax assessed value that the county is given it. Okay, so in 2021, it was at 27,000. I do not understand that. So that probably sold it. They probably owned it for a couple of years. But then in 2022 is 157. So 157, actually 158. So 158 is the tax assessed value, and then the estimate is 218. So that is a difference of so 57. So that is 40. Let's say $60,000, 50 something. But let's say 60, just for very easy math, and it's just an estimation, right? That is a difference of $60,000. Then what I do is, I mean, this is, somebody's gonna watch this video and say this is stupid what you're doing, but there's some, you know, there's a logic. But so there's a difference between the tax assessed value and this estimate of $60,000, 218 from 160. Then from there, I divide the 60,000 in half. That difference, the difference in that number, I divide it in half. So that is 30,000. So I either subtract it from the 218 or add it to the 160, right? So I'd be probably talking to him or her about a price range of $190,000 cash, but that's where I want to be. So I'm going to offer one. So 190 is where I want to be. So I'll offer 170 or something. Okay. So 170, and it says his estimate to 18. Somebody's going to come on Zillow, a retail buyer, and they're going to say, oh, you know, I can get it for, you know, 190, 200, and it says on Zillow. So I'm still getting it below market price, which is what we want. But again, I haven't done like a deep dive in the pricing. So now I'm going to go read the notes. This one came from, okay, one of our callers. Property is vacant, needs a lot of work. Selling it, asking how much. She's receiving a lot of phone calls. Okay.
Yes, it's Ryan Kennedy. Unfortunately, I can't get with you at the moment. Please leave the number and I'll call you back.
He texted me. No problem. This is Ben. Okay. So he answered, and he'll probably text me back. I want to put in the notes here real quick. But he can't talk. Okay. Let me see if he's texting these numbers here. Nope, he isn't. So I know these trainings are long, and I'm doing a lot of different things here, you know, between my computer and, you know, the notes and talking to the camera and stuff. But this is a live training so that you can see what I do. So So with that being said, I am going to move him to a contacted and follow up. Okay, so let's go to the next lead here. Okay, so this is a lead that I actually set up for myself, follow up. I tried calling her, but she didn't answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Okay. There's some echo there, so I'm going to try her again. This is a really great lead. We've already gone through this one in the previous video. Okay. Let's see here. So 175, then the tax price is, or the tax assessment is 66,000, and it's been around there for many years. So 66,000, and the price here is 175. So 175 minus 66 is 110. So 110, so that's going to be 55,000. So either subtract that. So 175 minus 55 is 120. So maybe she'll take 100. Let's see. Ready to sell in 6 months. Given the right price. Okay, let me try her again. And we do flip properties like right now.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am. How are you? This is Ben.
Ben, oh yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, good. I hope I'm not calling you too early.
No, it's not too early.
Okay. So I was just calling you back about your property in Forest Hills. And
Yeah.
I know we had chatted a little bit that you'd be ready to sell. You know, I called you about a month ago or so, and you wanted to sell it in the next few weeks or so. So I'm just following up with you. My name is Ben, like I said.
Yeah, I recall.
Yes.
Well, not too much has happened since then, Ben, but I'm still working on that. I have your number and everything.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
should I get to a conclusion, I will give you a call, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Just curious, are you doing some work on the property?
Not yet. I'm just trying to get the roof repaired.
Well, I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't want you to do any work on the property. I'll buy it in as is condition.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am. So you don't have to. You don't. Uh-huh.
How much do you offer?
Well, I was thinking, would you be okay? I mean, I can do several different prices. Okay, so depending on how we structure this, but so like cash is always an option, and we have cash ready to pay. That's typically the lowest offer. Or I can work on the property, and then you and I together, we can go ahead and get the maximum amount we could. or I could lease it from you for a while, and then after a certain number of months, I can completely cash you out. I mean, there's different things. So are you wanting me to give you a cash price right now?
Yeah,
Okay, so how would about 110,000 sound?
not too good.
Not too good. What were you thinking?
Well, I've been offered 185.
185. Okay, is that as is condition?
Yeah,
185. Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you have a mortgage on that property?
yes, a small.
Small one. Do you recall what the balance is on that?
It's about 20,000.
So 20,000 balance. And do you make monthly payments on that?
I do.
Okay. And I assume it's very small payments. I don't know, maybe a few $100s.
It's more than $200.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you're thinking you'd like to walk away with about maybe 140,000 in your pocket, something like that. Would that suit you?
that's about what I would like.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think we could do that. 40K. Okay. Okay. Is the property vacant right now?
No, I'm living in it.
Oh, you're living in the property. I understand.
Mhm,
I understand.
mhm.
Is there any major problems with it?
No, no,
No major problems. Okay.
no.
I'm curious if we were to buy it, just because I'd like to see where I can help. Where would you move?
Oh, I'm gonna move downstate.
Say again.
Move downstate.
Oh, downstate. Okay.
Uh,
With family or something?
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. So I think we could do that. Is there a good time? I'd like to talk to you in person, meet you, make sure that, you like me. I don't want any surprises or anything like that. Is there any time in the evening, morning, midday when you're typically available so I can come shake your hand?
Well, that's kind of hard. I'm in the middle of completing some projects,
Okay.
and I don't really want to do that at this moment.
Yes, ma'am.
But as I said, I do have you on my list,
Okay.
and I promise you that I will call. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sounds good. Well, you have yourself a good day. Thank you so much for talking to me. And I will follow up with you in a couple weeks. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Tell me your name. I haven't gotten your name yet.
Martina.
Martina.
MAUDENA.
Peterson. Okay, got it. Again, my name is Ben and my last name is Marks. Okay, Marks.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. She is a trooper. I'm sorry, but I felt really bad keeping her on the phone for that long because you can tell she's struggling to talk. I can tell like she's doing her best to talk to me. That's very hard. But she's definitely interested. So let me go on here to make sure I got the right spelling of her name. So I'm gonna look on a tool here. I hate promoting tools, but real estate investment tools that I use to look at public records. I mean, you can go to the county, and look at the address and get her name exactly. But we have a lead here. I've been trying to get a hold of her for a long time. And now I potentially have an appointment with her. And I said I would call you back in a couple of weeks. I think I said I I'll call you back in the next couple of weeks. I don't like that she's living in the house. Okay, I'm going to put her name over here. Okay, updated the record here. Okay. Make some notes here. Okay, and she contacted us, so that's key. Let's see here. I finally spoke to her, comma, and I felt really bad for her because she sounds really weak and really elderly. So I could have kept her on the phone a lot longer and I could have pushed a lot more, but I just felt extremely bad. I think this is one of those cases where I really have to meet with her, go over things. But she did turn out to want a lot of money for her house because she said she's been offered 180. So I got it down to 140 and hopefully just keeping the small little loan that she has on the property for $20,000. New paragraph. So I told her that I would call her back because she kept saying that she is not ready yet. She has a few projects, but I did insist in us meeting personally so that we can get comfortable with one another, period. So I'm going to put this one on a very persistent campaign here. Persevering, okay. I have a stage in my funnel that says whatever it takes because I want to do whatever it takes to get them. Okay. So I'm going to come in here and do a small change on this so I can see this better. Okay. But yeah, so that's we have one potential lead today. This is very hard for most real estate people right now to do, but we're getting about 2 or 3 opportunities like this every single day. So my problem right now is I have too many of these opportunities. That's why I want you to come in and participate with me because I have a ton of opportunities. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go and call businesses now. Now that I have a lead, so I try to just make calls until I get a potential lead, which I do have now. And I have that, and then so now I'm going to call businesses. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to call universities right now because we might be able to buy universities. This is Florida. On my list, I have Florida State University, FSU. Let's call. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got some callbacks here. Okay. Is either you can call myself at okay. So let me call back here.
Hi, Ben. This is Dr. Chalana. You left a message. I'm responding to that message. I'll try to call you back to see. My cell phone, either you can call me at my cell phone is 201-647-2. Thank you.
So his cell phone. So this is Arias University. Okay, so we called that yesterday. Where's that? Where's that? Oh, here we go. Okay, that was actually the last call we made. So one. So it's 47. Okay, let's see here.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, doctor. This is Ben. I'm returning the phone call. You left me a voicemail in response to my voicemail that I had left you yesterday. How are you?
Yeah. Hi, Ben. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. I hope it's not too early. I hope I'm not calling you too early.
No. That's
okay. Okay, awesome. Well, I was wanting to see, maybe there's something we might be able to do together, either a partnership or might be able, I don't know if you've given thought ever about potentially selling your institution, your School of Medicine.
Yeah, we have it. Yes, it's on the market.
Oh, it's on the market? Okay. Bless you. Okay. So you have it currently in the market right now. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking, so you currently have it on the market right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have, is there a listing somewhere online?
Say it again?
Do you have it listed somewhere online?
No, see, there are two portions of that.
Mm-hmm.
One is the charter and the education and, see, infrastructure and all that. The other is the building.
Okay.
So we just got building evaluated.
Okay.
And that is there. And then, but tell me a little bit about about you, see what's your background and see so that I can see how it's going to fit in with you.
Yeah. So we have, to be honest with you, we have some funds that are designed in approved for to do humanitarian projects. And part of that we want to deploy is, of course, education. A lot of people, they don't have means or whatever for education, paying for education and so forth. So that's pretty much, we're very project driven. This is part of that project. So we are, approaching a few individuals to see if we can make something work. But the majority of the transaction and the process of it will be handled by my partner. His name is Reggie, and so he'll be pretty much answering in more detail different questions and everything else.
You have an organization who wants to invest into the education, right?
That's correct.
So what the organization does, anything, or they're starting new?
No. Been around for a while. As a matter of fact, about 25 years. It's not a new project, but this is a new branch within that project. We've done other types of projects before that are humanitarian in nature, such as housing and things of that nature. Not only in the States, but also outside of the States. But this is something that we are getting into as far as now the education portion of things. So I'm very well versed when it comes to the real estate side of things and housing and that kind of stuff. But Reggie is more on the education part.
And then Caribbean medical schools, he's aware of that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay. Well, then this could be a very good fit for you. And I can help because I'm retiring.
Okay.
So I can help you to, see any kind of help. I ran this for almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's nice.
So now, as my children are settled, they don't want to involve into this. Mm-hmm. So I decided to now you have to, see. First of all, I think there's a person who's your friend, your partner, who knows we're talking. See.
That's right. Is there a good time? Is there a good time to for you guys to chat? When would be a good time? Does he, maybe he can give you a call or something?
Yeah, I'm available from now to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And then it will be after 3 o'clock. I'll be available.
Okay. And if he cannot do it today, are you available tomorrow?
Yeah. Just give me a call before, and that see, let's set up any time.
Okay.
Before you will say, okay, 1 o'clock today we'll call. Then I can spare some time, no?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll let him handle all of that portion because I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. So tell me how to pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher it.
First name is Gurmeet, Gurmit.
Yes. Okay, Gurmeet. Okay.
And the last name is Chalana.
Chalana. Okay. Gurmeet Chalana. Okay.
What's your friend's name? Is Reggie?
Young. His last name is Young. Reggie Young.
Young, Young.
Yes, like you're very young. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
old. You're not old.
I'm old, you know.
Oh, you sound very young, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, the counting is different than. Anyway, I have decided and see, you guys are young and it's a good fit, and I can tell you it's lucrative. Your company will never, see, resent on that what it is.
Yes, sir.
That's what I would say. I would have kept it, see, longer, but I decided I might retire and my children don't want it. So
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Yeah, no, I understand that for sure. Okay, so let's make something happen. I'm going to call him right now, and then either I will let you know what time, or he will just contact you directly. Okay.
Sure. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.
Sure.
Mhm,
Okay,
bye-bye.
thanks. Bye-bye.
Very lucrative. Did you hear the portion about very lucrative? It's been a good business. I mean, a lot of people don't think about that, but you can buy businesses, and you heard that, the education portion that's the business, right? And then on top of that business, or that business is on top of the building, right? So he says that there's the building, and then there's the business. There's the business, there's the building. There's two separate entities, right? And a lot of people do two separate entities. That's why I got into like buying businesses. This business specifically, so Reggie is actually my buyer, right? And so we have it to where, hey, bro, go ahead and let's do this. So when he buys, guess who's going to make money? But he's just one of my many partners that I have, and he found me right here, on YouTube and stuff. So online is very powerful. So if you are interested in flipping businesses, let's do something together. You can do the same thing I'm doing right now. So anyway, this is great news. I am going to make the notes here. I'm going to contact my partner, and then we're going to go from there. But today we have two leads. One, the elderly lady, and two, a big business university. Okay. So let's go from there. I will leave it right there for you guys. I will see you on the next session, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I have a lot to do, send contracts and all this kind of stuff, organize things. We have a few flips that we're doing right now. So we're doing this, creating passive income, cash flow for you and your families. You can be a part of all these projects that we're doing. So if you like this content, let me know as well. So just so that I know I have some feedback. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.